One.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the March 2nd, 22nd virtual meeting of Chatham's Historic Business District Commission. My name is Daniel Silver. Hopefully, this meeting will unfold as follows in the usual manner. As soon as Sarah Clark, our Central Permitting Coordinator, reads the Governor's directive concerning these meetings, we'll move on to a roll call of the members who will be hearing the applications this afternoon. The first order of business will be the minutes, and as soon as those are approved, we'll move on to the applications. Sarah?
Please note this meeting is being recorded and will be available shortly hereafter for scheduled and on-demand viewing on any smartphone or tablet device. If anyone else is recording the meeting, please notify the chairman. This meeting of the Historic Business District Commission is being conducted remotely in accordance with Section 20 of Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021 and shall afford adequate alternative means of public access via Microsoft Teams by calling the phone number 1-508-945-4410, conference ID 809-361-991, #, or join the meeting online via Microsoft Teams through the link in the posted agenda. Despite our best efforts, we may not be able to provide for real-time access, and we will post a record of this meeting on the town's website as soon as possible. In accordance with town policy, the public can speak to any issue, hearing, or business item on the agenda during the meeting when recognized by the chair.
Thank you, Sarah. All right, now on to the roll call. My name is Dan Silver. I'm the current chairman. It's my understanding that our Vice Chair, Darcy Sequin, will not be with us this afternoon, nor will our regular member, Bob Burns. But we do have our clerk, Sam Stribert. Sam, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
I think you're muted, Sam.
There you go. Good.
No, I'm not muted.
Okay, good. We hear you now. All right, so that's our clerk,
Okay.
Sam Stribert. All right. Then we have
Don't we do
a
the
regular
roll
member.
call before?
Sorry, we have a regular member, Doug Grattan.
Doug Grattan is here.
Okay, we have our first alternate, Steve DuBois.
Steve DeBoer is here.
And we have our second alternate, Janet Whittemore.
Janet Whittemore is here.
Okay, Janet and Steve will be taking over for Bob and Darcy in their absence. As I said, first order of business will be the minutes, and those are of February 16th. Does anybody have any changes or additions they'd like to make to those minutes? Sam?
Yes, on page 3 of 6, on the second paragraph, where it says questions and comments from the commission, members stated that the proportions are appropriate and asked if there will be a mule against the house. That was supposed to be Newell, N-E-W-E-L, post, Newell post. So that's fine.
Thank you, Sam. And that is correct. All right, any other comments? No.
Doug Grattan will make a
Doug?
motion we accept the minutes as presented with that change from the word mule to Newell as stated on page 3 of 6.
All right, and I think also Sam was post in there? I'm trying to remember.
Yes, it's the Newell post makes it clear.
Okay, all right, very good, thank you. All righty. Do we have a second?
I second the motion.
All right, motion has been made and seconded. All righty, you ready, folks? All right, let's see, we got Doug Grattan,
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
Steve DuBois,
Steve DeBoer votes to approve as amended.
Janet Whittemore,
Janet Whittemore votes to approve.
and Dan Silver approves to a vote as amended. Thank you.
Stribert votes to approve.
Oh, Sam Stribert, I'm sorry, Sam, yes, go ahead, yeah. Sam, you approve?
Yes, I vote to approve.
Okay, very good, all righty. All righty. All right, Sam, what is our first application?
Okay, we have 2 signs. Sign application 22006, Samantha's Hair Studio, care of Samantha Welch. Application to install a roof sign on the structure located at 1218 Main Street. Sarah
Okay, I know,
Clark, the Central Permitting Coordinator, has stated that the proposed sign complies with the signs comply with the sign bylaw.
excellent. Thank you, Sam. All right, I know we have Samantha. Samantha,
Hi,
what
how
can
are
tell us?
you?
What are you up to?
I'm good. How are you? So I'm moving from 1223 across the street to 1218, and I'm hoping to put the ladder sign out front in the original spot that's there. That is going to be followed by 2 signs below that are swinging signs that are removable. The ladder sign is going to be, as you have it there, 30 tall, 30 tall, 60 wide, and the small one's 36 wide, 7 inches tall.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Samantha, if I may interrupt, please. Why don't we go with the first one, the 22006, which would be the
Roof?
roof sign. Yep.
Okay, so the roof sign, that's going to be 90 wide, 28 high, which I think at one point there was an existing sign that was the same size, so I kind of just followed that. That won't have any lighting.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Yeah, because there's living space up there, so I don't want to interfere.
Oh, okay, well, that's nice of you. Let's find out what the members think. Sam, can we start off with you?
I think it's a very elegant sign, perfect for a hair studio.
Thank you.
And reasonably mounted above the roof, over the door, so people will find their way in.
All right. Doug?
Doug Grant and I have no questions. I think it looks great, so.
Okay, Steve DuBois?
I have no other comments. I think it's a very nice sign.
Okay, Janet?
I think it's a very attractive sign. I have no qualms with it at all.
Thank you.
Neither do I. I think it's a great sign, Samantha. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so Doug Grant will make a motion under signs, application 22-006, Samantha's Hair Studio, care of Samantha Welch, application to install a roof sign on the structure located at 1218 Main Street as presented.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second, Sam Stryver, seconds.
Okay, very good. We have a motion and we have a second. All righty, let's go right to voting. Sam Stryver?
Sam Stryver votes to approve.
Okay, Doug Grattan?
Doug Grant votes to approve.
Steve DuBois?
Steve DeBoer votes to approve as presented.
Janet Whittemore?
Janet Whittemore votes to approve.
Dan Silver vote to approve as well. Thank you. Sam, our next application, I believe it's the same individuals.
It is 22-007, Samantha's Hair Studio, care of Samantha Welch, application to replace the existing ground sign located at 1218 Main Street. And Sarah Clark has commented that in her written response, the proposed sign complies with the sign bylaw.
Oh, that gets us off to a good start. All right, Samantha, where are you?
I'm here again. Okay,
Oh, there
so
you are.
yeah. So this one's 60 wide, 30 tall, with 2 smaller signs below, 36 wide by 7 inches tall. This one does have existing lighting on both sides.
All righty. Sarah, I actually have a question for you. Have we
Yes,
approved these signs with the small ladder boards below them without separating them before?
Yes, we have. We actually most recently did it on Cape Life, where he had the open and the closed sign below it.
Oh, okay, very good. Thank you. All righty, that was my question. All right. So, Janet, would you like to start us off?
Yes, I think it's a very attractive sign. I think it will draw business, and I wish you the best of luck in your new location.
Thank you.
Steve DeBoer?
Hi, I just have a couple of things I just want to verify. I think I know the answer, but are you using the existing posts that are there? Or are you making any changes to those?
Using the existing.
Okay, good. And then the only other question I had is, have you, and I don't know how it would look, but have you considered reversing the two ladder signs to a black background and white lettering? Just kind of reversing the color palette? I don't know how it would look. I just wanted
Are
to.
you talking about the massage and lashes ones?
Yeah,
I did, and I felt like it stuck out too much.
okay.
I don't
was
know.
just
I was
wondering
kind of like,
yeah,
it
what
was
it would
kind of
look
like
like
an
if it was.
eyesore,
Okay,
but I did.
okay. As long as you, I'll take your word for it. I was
Did
just wondering.
lashes look like an eyesore?
I mean, the top one it's kind of dark enough, but I've got a white sign on the other side now, and it's kind of just like you don't see it enough.
Okay.
So, but I don't also want to see massage and lashes too much.
Okay, okay. That was my only comment.
So,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you, Bill.
Doug Grattan?
I have no questions regarding the signs. I think it looks great and be nice in that spot. My only question is on your exterior lighting. I'm assuming that would be on a timer. And what time do you expect the lighting to go off at night?
I believe they go on at dusk, and honestly, I'm not quite sure if they stay on the whole night. I think they probably go off around 10, I would imagine.
Dan, what's the
Or 11.
commission's thought on the lights going off at a, instead of being on? I know some places are on all night throughout town. And
Yeah.
maybe that's something we should start addressing.
Yeah, I can definitely look into that with the owner. I know mine now, across the street, I don't think they stay on all night.
Okay. That was my only
Honestly,
question.
sometimes they don't work.
So.
So I will look into that though.
Okay. All right. No more questions.
Okay, Sam?
I have no questions. I think I was concerned that the lettering for the hanging signs was a little blocky compared to the Samanthas lettering, but I think it works fine the way it is.
And this is Dan Silver. I agree with everybody else and Sam in particular. All righty.
All right, so Doug Grattan will make a motion on application number 22-007, Samantha's Hair Studio, care of Samantha Welch. Application to replace the existing ground sign located at 1218 Main Street as presented.
Okay, Steve? You want to second it?
Sure, I'll second that motion as presented, as made.
All right, very good. We have a motion made and seconded. All right. Janet?
Yes, I would vote to approve. Thank you.
Okay, Steve DeBoer?
Steve DeVore votes to approve.
All right, Doug Grattan?
Doug Grattan votes to approve.
Sam Stribert?
Sam Stribert votes to approve.
Dan Silver votes to approve. Very good, folks. Thank you, Samantha. Those are very nice signs.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You as
Well,
well.
wait a minute. We have an administrative approval,
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah.
Sam, yep.
which doesn't really require your presence. But,
I'll listen anyway.
I'll
right,
read
Sam.
it now. Administrative approval, 22-008, Samantha's Hair Studio, care of Samantha Welch. Ratification of certificate of exemption to repair/replace handicap ramp located at 1218 Main Street.
Very good. So
So
Sarah, who went out there?
on this one, Doug and Darcy went out and signed off on February 16th. This is the existing ramp that is in slight disrepair. So they're going to replace it in like kind, repair and or replace depending on how much rot there was.
Right, okay, very good. So the new one's going to be relatively indistinguishable from the existing one.
Exactly.
Yeah, very good. All righty.
But it will be ADA
Doug?
compliant.
Okay. Would anybody like to make a comment about this?
Do I need to make a motion on this, Sarah, or is it?
Yeah. Go
Yes,
right
a
ahead,
motion
yep.
for ratification.
Okay, so Sam has a question, I believe.
I'd like to just comment that it looks like a rather crude ramp. In Massachusetts, it's not ADA compliance that's required. There's an architectural access board that has stipulations as to the pitch and the locations of the railings and how far apart they are. And there's two sets of railings, and I'm not sure about when you angle a part of the ramp, whether the flat part between the two angles can a 5.55. But I'm not sure about that on an angled situation. The access board has a telephone number that anybody can call. You go to the website and they have a call, and they're pretty responsive. You leave a message, then they call you back. They would be able to respond to that.
Yeah, I think if the building commissioner makes her change anything, Sam, to comply with the ADA codes, I think we'd probably have to go along with it anyways under, safety code. So, but you're absolutely right, Sam, for pointing that all out. Yeah, the platform has to be at least 4x4 or 4x5, I forget which. But we'll find out when she goes to do it. I don't know. I don't know if you have to get a permit or not. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. So, this is replacing existing. So, I'll just let it be.
Sarah will tell her.
Yes.
We'll find out. All righty.
All right, so Doug Grant will make a motion on administrative approval, application 22-008, Samanthas Hair Studio, care of Samantha Welch, ratification of a certificate of exemption to repair/replace the handicap ramp located at 1218 Main Street as presented.
All right, Samantha, would you like to second that? No, I guess you can't hear me. All right, can we have a second, folks?
I can hear you. I second it.
All right, may I have a member second it, please?
I'll second the vote. Jen Whitmore will second the vote for the handicap.
Very good. Very good. All right, thank you, folks. Let's see. All right, so Janet, you approve?
Yes, I approve, according to,
Okay.
the rules and regs, how
Right.
the ramp should be for handicap.
Steve DuBois?
Steve DeVore approves.
Okay, Doug Grattan?
Doug Grattan approves.
Dan Strivett?
Sam Stryver approves.
Okay, and Dan Silver approves. Thank you, folks. All right, I just have one other comment. Yes, Sarah? Not Janet Ritter, I'm sorry.
I have a quick question. Is the word handicap thought to be obsolete in dealing with disabilities? Is there a language that we should be using for that, or does it?
That's accessible is the normal.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Thank you.
All right. I got word from Sarah earlier that our next meeting is going to be quite hefty, so I just wanted to give you a heads up. Right. Hopefully everybody will be able to make it. All right, there's only one last piece of business. Do I have a motion?
Doug Grell will make a motion to adjourn.
All right, do I have a second?
Steve
Steve,
DeBoer will,
would you like-
yes, Steve DeBoer will second that motion.
Okay. All right, then we'll start with Sam Stryber,
Sam Stryber votes to approve.
Doug Grattan,
Doug Graham votes to approve.
Steve DuBois,
Steve DeBoer votes to approve.
Janet Whittemore,
Janet Whittemore votes to approve.
and Dan Silver vote to approve. Very good, folks. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank
Yeah.
you. Really appreciate your
Dan, did you,
volunteering.
what
Your
what
time.
was your little